Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
And it's Hullet, out towards the flank. Osimhen did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Osimhen, that's a good ball. It's Nedved! Oh, there's a probing ball. Del Piero going face to... Tries from a long way out, off the post. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. Dembele going full tilt down the left. He's found a way through. He's being urged to shoot. It's a mighty effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Quarter of an hour played. Passing is crisp and sharp. No goals as yet. He's in a good position here. Del Piero is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And here's Ibrahimovic. Del Piero showing good feet. Oh, facing up. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Spread it left. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Osimhen. Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. And he's gone searching crossfield. Can he get it through? Cafu plays it in. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And here's Del Piero. He's tried one! And again the keeper stands strong.
Del Piero really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Thuram. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos. This is promising. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Czech deals with that, nice and simple. And here's Osimhen. Toure calmly anticipates. Decent progress down the left. Oh, that's neat. He's shifting through the gears here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And the counter is on. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. check, breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he cuts out the supply. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a throw-in. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. He's been doing ever so well, just reacting faster.
And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Sporting may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So we reached the halfway point and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Here we go again.
Sporting are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, no joy this time. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Cross into the box. Crossed in again, and that's been well dealt with. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cafu. Lovely bit of skill. Seedorf's delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. 60 minutes played. And that's a throw-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yaya Toure can so cleverly bypass the press. Ibrahimovic being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Looking for the run. Now it's Hullet. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Roberto Carlos. Kola played backwards here. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through. A well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cafu. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 7, Roberto Carlos. Número 14.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Número 45. Vão dar os seus lugares.
Sporting perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Número 24.
Delivers the ball.
Está a acontecer uma
It's
substituição.
really well manoeuvred. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And it's Baggio. And he shoots! No mistake! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 15, Messi.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 26.
So the first moment of real significance.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
And this is Ibrahimovic. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Jordi Alba. Time and again they are repelled. Van Nistelrooy. Bullet can be a real threat inside the box.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! It is a fantastic goal! About as smooth as it gets. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that really is so impressive. And he's done it again. He's got his... And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping.
Shapes to shoot! They've scored! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Greece are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nesta. And he cuts out the supply. Nice looking ball. Well, that's well seen too. Pull it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Goes down, but nothing given. That's been cut out, well played. Kaka. Pull it. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Pull it, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Stood up well to him there. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Villa. Bullet dominates aerially so often. Oh, not quite. Shoots! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nuno Mendes. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Kaka. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Ronaldinho. David Villa. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Ronaldinho.
There they go, hunting again.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Pull it. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Seedorf into the final 5 minutes of the first half. David Villa was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Great chance! And he hits the net! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Hullet. Played out towards the right wing. He is through here. And the shot! Pato. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Kaka. And the first half is done.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substitution for Greece, number 5. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Pele.
There's the start of the second half. He's a sharp little ball here. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Buffon sends that a long way. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's having a shot! It's hit the uprights, and again! He scores! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Oh, what has happened here? Bit too much weight on the pass. The shot! Now, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, extraordinary.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his...
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it.